In this video, I'm checking out Microsoft To Do, which is a new list-making and productivity app that is currently in preview. If you're familiar with these types of list-making apps, they are great for faculty and students, and there are a few popular free options out there already, including Todoist and Wunderlist. I personally have been using Wunderlist for years to keep myself a bit more organized at work and also at home for things like keeping a shared grocery list with my partner. Wunderlist was recently purchased by Microsoft, so at some point in the future when To Do is finished and out of preview, Wunderlist will be shut down and replaced with To Do, so I'm very interested to see if To Do will continue to work for me. So let's check out To Do. You can sign into this app with your school Office 365 account, so that's good news for those of us on Office 365 campuses. As for the app itself, it's a basic task tracking app. It definitely feels new and it's not completely finished or fleshed out, but I am liking what I'm seeing so far. Out of the box, I have a section called My Day, which we'll address in just a moment, and I also have a single list called To-Dos. I can also click on the plus icon down here and add additional lists to keep my to-dos organized, and I can even select an emoji to act as the icon for my custom lists, which is a nice touch. The My Day list is a special list that resets every morning and clears off any to-dos, whether you've completed them or not. It will make smart suggestions about what you should look at that day, be it things that you didn't quite get finished the day before, or based on an upcoming due date. So if I click the light bulb icon here, the app will show me some suggestions from across my other lists, and I can choose which ones I want to focus on today. This is a fresh approach for a to-do app. I like the way that it makes some smart suggestions, but it also ultimately lets me decide what I want to focus on. I can see the My Day feature being very useful down the line. Adding to-dos and working with them is pretty simple. In any list, I can just click or tap to add a new to-do, and once I've typed in my task, I can then click or tap again and go into the detail view. You can see here that I can set reminders and choose either a generic time like tomorrow, or I can choose a specific day and time. I can also add due dates, and if I have a due date, I can also easily make this a recurring task, which is pretty handy. Adding notes to make sure I'm capturing any details that I need along with the task is also a snap. Now, as I said, this app is still in preview and it's being improved upon as it gets closer to its official release. Right now you can work with this on Windows 10 or on an iPhone or Android phone. Dedicated apps for the iPad and the Mac are in the works, but they're not available yet, and I also wasn't able to sign into the web-based version of this with my university Office 365 account. What I miss most coming from Wunderlist is the ability to create subtasks so that I can break a more complex to-do down into a few different steps, as well as the ability to share a list and make it collaborative with another person. Even though it's missing those features, it's definitely off to a good start, and if you visit Microsoft's user voice website for To Do, you can see that the team is already working on subtasks and list sharing, along with many other feature requests from the community. So if you have an idea for To Do that you want to submit, this would be a great place to go and make a suggestion. So while I'll be sticking with Wunderlist for a little while longer, I can see a bright future for Microsoft To Do. If you want to check out the preview, you can download it from the App Store on your iPhone, Android phone, or on a Windows 10 device.